We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Prescott looks to throw right away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And this is one receiver you have to slow down defensively, whether that's pressing mid the line, throwing extra defenders at him, rolling coverages his way. You can't let him have a big ball game. They were targeting him right away, but that one, incomplete.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he works free. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 1. They run again with Dowdle. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Dowdle will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Marquise Bell. Able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. That is caught. Kincaid with it. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Getting home that time to Marvy and Overshone. Six nothing our score after one. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here's Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running behind center with Vaughn. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Prescott now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 13 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Allen off the play fake, on the move to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 51 yards. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Prescott. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. In motion, that's Tolbert. Prescott now from the 50. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Douglas picks it. And the Bills are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Play action. Now it's Allen. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in.
That hurt, fam. I know it.
Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Pass on for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
Oh, that interception hurt, fam. I thought the touchdown hurt, dog. My bad. My bad, fam.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The interception was good stick work, fam.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On play action, Allen. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Good shit, fam.
Tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
He was doing everything he could to get the 6 points, a little bit short, but still an excellent run. And look at it from the defense's point of view. They could have given up on that play. They did not, and still were able to corral him. Now, they've got some work to do in this down coming up, but at least they're being competitive.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Dak Prescott scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Throw left side to Kincaid. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play goes for 30 and a first.
Was universal.
When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone will come free.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Now Allen again. And caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Shot by Bass, up and good. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 67 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, that's Tolbert. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is... In motion, that's Tolbert. Now Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Here now, 2nd and 4. In motion, that's Tolbert. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Prescott to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got room at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd down. Prescott. Tolbert hauls in the out route. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Now 1st and goal. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization.
GG's,
Winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball. Would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Here's 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter,
downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Our kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. Hardy now with the return. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. First and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball, get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Go again here with Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Third and short, Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again here. Second and 10. And the right back to Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. The The shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Throwing right away is Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. For a first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is part 2. He's in. Colton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns.
Mike Brown with the new follow. Mike Brown with the new follow. I appreciate it, fam. I'ma follow you back. I ain't like that.
It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And the Bills will take it.
I'ma follow you back, fam.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. A fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. The extra point by Bass. And the Bills move out on time. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10, Jackson. Downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That's good for 27 and a first down. throw, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to mean just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. No motion over 5. Second down, Jackson. In the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Off the play fake, Jackson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Allen gonna give it to Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And taken in by Shakir. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. Inside the 15. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick. Bills will take themselves to the Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. That is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And his offense is going to be all set.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York.
Guys, dig deep.
Our last chance.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. In motion, Hill. Throwing to start here is Tua. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd and 6. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Durham Smythe, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They start the drive with Cook. Stiff-armed him. Oh, and now some space to operate. He may go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 68 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point pass, good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run right side with Mostert to about the 35, second down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. This now a 3rd and 4. In motion, Hill. Here's Tua. They're going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 37 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, right at the 30. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. In motion, Hill. Now Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now a give to Mostert running right. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Tua sets up to pass it. Buying time to his left. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Tua going to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. He's certainly helping trying to take some chances downfield. He's paid off for a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's what I want to start what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The right side here caught by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
This to the tight end, Kincaid. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Here's Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dalton Kincaid in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game. And no signs of slowing.
Extra point by Bass. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Tua, the final shot before half. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
There you go. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Woo, 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 woo.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
As they began this drive, going to attack and surround the lead. Will they continue to try to push the ball downfield? The one play, it brings in answers, yes.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Allen going to throw. It's taken in by Kincaid. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain of 39 downtown.